Welcome to the Plum Island Horror. I got a couple of awesome corrections which are actually going to be in our favor. Yes, in our favor. So that's all good. What's going to be happening is there were two units here, enemy units. We'll not worry about this guy at the moment. And I had Drebin here go 1, 2 and move through it and then chuck in the Molotov cocktail at the 10 units that were here. Well, when you move into a space with the Murder of Horrors, you must stop. And then you can move out of a space as another action. So what's going to happen is he would have ended up here, but he could not have used that Molotov cocktail. And so I'm going to put the 10 units back here. 10 units are going to go back here, and I don't think we get our super guy coming out yet either. So I gotta get that set up. So let me get that set up. All right, stay with me. So he's going to retrieve his Molotov cocktail for 2 because he would not have been able to use it. So he would have moved into space with units, had to stop. Second action is instead of him throwing the Molotov cocktail, he's just going to move again. So there we go. And then for the surge, which is pretty awesome, we had a surge happen on track 3, and I totally forgot about the ones at the top. We'll get to those. We do the ones down here first, and so the surge means they activate twice. So we have actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 units. Was there 10 or 12? I think there was 10. There was 10. So they're going to activate twice. Now when you got 10 units, they only move 1 tile. So we're not going to have an overrun down here. So let me get to that in a second. So yes, lots of corrections. 1, they're going to move here, and then 1 more, they're going to move here, which is not an overrun, which is all good. So basically, we don't have an overrun. So the overrun token goes back away, which means our ferry boat here is still kicking and good to go. And yes, I have to move the 6 units at the top. Now if you have 4 to 6, they move 2 tiles each. So on track 3 we had 6, so they're going to go, first move's going to go here, moving 2. Then they're going to draw a fate card. Now this is slightly out of order, whatever. I have to correct it this way. And they take 4, which means they are going to go 2 to 5, so they go this way. And then they run, oh wow, they run into Drebin, which is exactly what we kind of didn't want to do, but I'm trying to correct everything. All right. So, oh, and we ate civilian down here too, which I believe was one of the ones. So that civilian goes back there as well. Okay, trying to get everything fixed up. Okay, these guys now, unfortunately, are going to be attacking Drebin. So the red cube that I put in the bag here for this attack is, I'll leave it in the bag because we're going to get one here for Drebin. All right. Drebin has 2, or sorry, he's got 1, oh man, this is bad. He's got 1 die to fend himself off with. So, and that's, at least that is a space, a building space. So we have 6 units in a building space. That's 2 hits. Ooh, 2 possible hits for Drebin. We rearrange the camera and we'll get to that. Oh, so many corrections, but you know what? I'd rather correct it than have it be played wrong. So there we go. He only has 1. Yes, 1 melee die. Possibly 2 hits. Come on, exploding. Yes! Exploding die. There's 1 hit against the Murders of Horrors and a blank. So, ooh. So he basically gets rid of 1 of the 6, which is not great. We already put the red cube in the bag for the overrun, which we don't get. And yes, I'm going to set the overrun track back to 0, doing that offline. So yeah, see that. Unfortunately now Drebin will be taking 2 hits. And that is painful because Drebin only has 4 health, so he takes 2 hits for that, which means he's 1 away from expiring, and so is Colonel Stallion here, or Corporal Stallion, or whatever he is. All right, now we can begin properly. I got all the corrections figured out. I believe everything else should work out okay. Yes. Everything now should be all right. All right, so we're going to go into the bag. We know we only have the constabulatory tokens left. We have 2 of them, so let's get doing that. And yes, because Drebin took out one of those units, this guy will show up with him now. The hero of the savior of the great savior of the day, or the great savior of the world, or whatever. All right, there we go. Yes, and now we're going into the bag. I believe I corrected everything. I certainly hope so. All right, we're going to go into the bag. Yes, there's 2 tokens left, and we know they're both the constabulatory. So the police get to go. Now they get adrenaline moves. To start off with, oh yeah, Drebin's getting out of dodge. He's got a movement of 2. Now he's going to go 1-2 to the power plant. You know why he's going to go there? Because he's got a Molotov cocktail. That's why. So that's a really good move. And this guy wants to get out of here, I think. Let me rearrange the camera. Yeah, he's just not in a great spot. Now he can go north. Does he want to go north or does he want to go south? He's got a foot movement of 2. You know what? He's going to go... Oh man, where's he going to go? You know, he wants to get over here. He's going to go 1-2. Now he's 1 away from this guy who is good at sniping. And you couldn't see any of that, could you? Apologize for that. So he moved foot movement 1-2 over to here. So now he is adjacent to Colonel Stallion, who has a ranged attack of 3. But because he's beside him, he'd have a range attack of 4. So that's good. Very good. We still have a couple of more units we can move if we want, and I think we may. And I got thinking about it. No, I think we're going to leave Sparky here, and we're going to leave our constable cop here. All right, now they have 3 actions. 3 of them. So first 3 actions, eh? Oh man. We are going to have... Yes, let me think about this. Alright, first action, yes, we're going to have Drebin using the Molotov cocktail because he can. So he will use it this time. First action for the constabulatory. 2 dice on every unit. There are 10 there. So let me get out the dice tray. We're going to be rolling 2 dice 10 times. And we're going to hope we can clean out these zombies. Now, shields, because they're in a clear space, are hits this time. So, alright, let's see what we can do. First attack is a partial hit. 1 of them survives. What am I going to do? I'm going to put them over on the beach. The survivors are going right here temporarily. Second attack, come on. 2 partial hits, out of here. Killed. Alright, come on, another one. 2 of them survive. This is bad. Another one, come on. A critical hit. Well, it's just 1 hit because it's 2 dice per each one. Come on, and we get another critical hit. Okay, and another dice roll, another critical hit. All right, we get 4 more left. 2 shields. Now does that? No, that's just we're doing 2 dice per individual, so it doesn't matter. Another hit. Yes, he is smoking them down with the last Molotov cocktail. That one survives. So there's 3 survivors. Oh man, 4 survivors. Okay, so the Molotov did a little bit better this time. What am I knocking over? Sparky went flying. Alright, that was our first action. He used up the Molotov. It is now completely used. We have 4 units left there, and that's not good. It's not good. We have 2 more actions for our characters to do, so let's do them. Okay, we are going to take the hero of the day. He can move 4, and we're actually... Oh, we got... Wait, 2 more actions. Oh, I have a cunning plan that I should put into effect, so let me figure that out first. Alright, we're going to get Sparky the guard dog moving, I think. He can move 3. Where do I want to move him? I think... ooh, that's a 3. Yes, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Sparky's going down here. This is a 3 down here. We do not want to lose that one. That was our second action. And our third action now, we're going to move the hero of the day. Okay, we're going to move our... Are we just going to have our... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We are going to have our hero of the day attack these guys. That's going to be our final action. So the NPC is attacking these guys. There's 5 in a building space. 5 in a building space is 2 possible hits, but he's rolling 4 dice, and blanks are shields for him. And yeah, we have to put another cube in the bag, but we're going to be whittling down these guys. I think we want to do that. All right, let me get out the dice tray and let's roll that up. And I have no idea if I'm playing this game very well. This is my first time playing it, so we'll see. He's rolling 4 dice, and he's tough as nails when defending in close combat. Only treat miss dice results as shields instead. All right, possibly 2 hits. Come on, hero of the day. Well, it looks like he blocks 1 of the hits and does 2 hits. So he takes out 2 of these guys and will take 1 wound himself. Okay, that's how that's going to work. And we can track this guy up here. He's got 4 health. He's taken 1 wound. All right, that was our 3 actions for the police. And now it is follow actions for the township if we want. Okay, we're going to live a little bit dangerously. We're going to have Ralph is going to take his... Oh, he can move 2. There's 3 guys here. What do we got? 2 2s and a 1. Okay, he's going to do a crowd control. He's going to move the 2 2s down to Memorial Park. And then we're going to pull a fate card and see... No event. Oh, dodge it. And then for our second our second follow action for Greenport, if we want... Second action for Greenport, if we want. What do I want to do? I think we are... Oh, you know what? We have to move Ed. We're going to move Ed 1 over here because we have to block these guys. If these guys... We don't want an overrun, and this ferry can take 4 people off. So that's what we're doing there. Yep, another fate card. And... No event! Oh boy, okay, we got lucky. Because I did all those corrections at the start of the episode, I think I'm going to leave it off there. I know, we still have 1 token for the Greenship Town Port, or the Constabulary, I should say. And this guy could be in a bit of trouble. We got trouble right here. But I think we're going to zoom out for today, and we're going to wrap it up. When we come back next time, and we'll see what happens. Alright, well that's going to wrap up our episode of the Plum Island Horror for today. We have problems. Lots of problems. We're starting to get lots of red cubes in the bag. And I don't know how we're going to pull this off, but we're going to try. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. It really helps with my channel. This is the Plum Island Horror. We're doing a 2-player game. Basically, the solo, they tell you to play 2. We're playing... with the Constabulary, the township. We're going to see if we can rescue 26 plus points of units. Maybe. Possibly. Could we? I don't know. We'll find out. So thanks so much for watching along, and hope to see you next time for the continuation. Alright, one little oversight correction here. I forgot. Ralph Norton's got a admin of 2, but he was adjacent to the mayor. The mayor gives you a +1 on your admin and bravery. And so, when we had Ralph move 2 units down here, he could have moved all 3. So we're going to move that one down there as well. So, it's all good. Alright, that's going to be it. So I think I got everything corrected. I hope. So thanks so much. See you next time. Continuation, Plum Island Horror.